Hi friends, hey, this is Dr. Amy, and I'm going to turn this camera around for a second. You can see outside the bugs on my windshield that big plume of brown smoke that is coming down the valley. That plume is from a fire that's up by Heiko. It's about 200 acres of timber and pasture that's on fire. But the important part for you here in Bosque County, and for anybody else who's in an area where there's fire and smoke, is to remember that your animal friends, when they are, so here are, my horses are out grazing, and not right under that plume of smoke, but you know what? There are tons of animals that are, and all of those animals are being affected by that smoke as it's going out through the county. What I want you to remember is that there are chemicals that are released from that fire that affect your animals. Things like arsenic, and sorry for all the moving around, make you sick. Arsenic and some carbons, and obviously anything else that's in those plants. So if they're harvested plants, they probably have some glyphosate that when burned turns into another molecule that is going to affect their metabolism. And so these animals that are right now in the dark of the year, they are already experiencing lower than normal metabolism, are going to be affected by this plume. And so we want to make sure that we protect them and that we do everything we can to help boost their metabolism and get them through this part of the season. For our own horses, we do some nutritional supplementation to get them through. We also feed an anti-inflammatory diet because they're exposed all the time when they're out here, when they're that air becomes part of their air. You know, just like it does ours. We're going to see some things that happen in humans that does the same thing. So all of those kinds of things we want to keep track of. So I wanted to get this out there as soon as I could, just to remind people there are a few things you can do to prevent some stuff. So if you've got a horse who is laminitic or having some issues, you can certainly give us a jingle. We will be in the office Tuesday. But for today, if you are already a client, give us a call, give us a text. If we've seen your animal, we can make recommendations. If I haven't seen them, I can't make a recommendation. It's that veterinary license problem that is protecting the public. But in some cases, if I'm not your veterinarian already, I can't just over the phone make a recommendation. I'd be happy to take a look at your animals, though, and help out. So the prevention is relatively easy. It's just a matter of getting it done, and getting it done in a timely manner before we start to see signs and symptoms show up. Give me a call, 843-900-1502, or stop by and see us on Tuesday from 1 to 6 at All Creatures Every Spine.